Students, last class we studied about pathway of water absorbed by root. In this class, we are going to learn about types of movement of water into the root cells. Okay, there are two types of pathway is present. One is apoplast pathway and another one is symplast pathway. Once again, ma'am, apoplast pathway and symplast pathway. Once again, there are two types of pathways are present in the root cells. One is apoplast pathway, another one is symplast pathway. Now we are going to learn about apoplast pathway, the movement of water through intercellular spaces and wall of the cell. It does not involve crossing the cell membrane. It depends on the gradient. Okay, dears, the movement of water. So see here, this is a intercellular space. This is one cell and this one is other cell. This is called as a intercellular spaces. Okay, ma. So the movement of water through intercellular spaces of the wall of the cell. Okay, this one is a cell wall. Okay, ma'am. The movement of a water through intercellular spaces and wall of the cell. It does not involve the crossing the cell membrane. This is a cell membrane. Okay, ma'am. So it does not involve crossing the cell membrane. It depends upon the gradient. What is meant by gradient? Do you know that gradient is a process of particle which are sometimes called solutes moving through a solution or gas from an area with a lower number of particles. Once again, what is meant by gradient? Gradient is a process of particle which are sometimes called solute moving through a solution or a gas from an area with a lower number of particle. Okay, once again, what is meant by apoplast pathway? Movement of water through intercellular spaces and wall of the cell does not involve crossing the cell membrane. It depends on the gradient. Now we are going to learn about symplast pathway. So, symplast pathway. First one is apoplast pathway. We saw movement of water through intercellular spaces and all of the cell. Here, the water travels through the cells. Okay, water travels through the cell. It's not a intercellular spaces of the cell wall. It is passed through the water. Water travels through the cells. That is the cytoplasm. Intercellular movement is through the plasmodesmata. I hope you didn't know the word plasmodesmata. This one is a new word. So, what is meant by plasmodesmata? Plasmodesmata is a narrow thread-like cytoplasm passes through the cell wall of the adjacent plant cell. So, this one is a cell. Okay, this is also cell. This is a cell wall of the both these cells. Okay, ma'am. So this is called as the adjacent cell, plant cell. பக்கத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய cell wall. Okay. So narrow thread-like cytoplasm passes through the cell wall of the adjacent plant cells. It allows the communication between them. This cell and this cells are communicated through this plasmodesmata. Okay. Once again, what is meant by plasmodesmata? Narrow thread-like thread of cytoplasm passes through the cell wall of adjacent plant cell. Next one, water enters the cell through the cell membrane. Water enters the cell through the cell membrane, hence the movement is relatively slower because many cytoplasm is there, many particle is there. The water movement is very slow. Here we can see the intercellular spaces. So no issues. It is travel faster. Okay. So here symplast the movement is very slow. Okay. then movement is again down a potential gradient. You know about the gradient. Potential means நமக்கு எவ்வளோ இருக்கோ அது இல்லையா, எவ்வளோ போகும், கொஞ்சம் தான் போக முடியும் இல்லையாம்மா. ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் இஸ் செல் மெம்பரேன். ஹியர் we can mention the cell membrane. Do you know about the cell membrane? Okay, I will say plasma membrane, double layer of lipid and protein. Double layer of lipid and protein. Double layer of lipid and proteins that surrounds the it surrounds the cell, separate the cytoplasm from the surroundings. Okay, amma, what is meant by cell membrane? Consider this one is a cell. Okay, next to the cell wall we can see the what? Cell membrane. This one is a cell membrane. Okay, amma, the cell membrane, it is a double layer of lipids and proteins that surrounds the cell, separate the cytoplasm from the environment. This is a environment. Okay, this is a cytoplasm. This is the cell membrane. So it separates the cytoplasm from the surrounding environment. Okay, the word, the potential gradient, that one is a new word. No, the degree at which road goes up or down. Okay, sometimes the road goes up on the upwards, sometimes downwards. Okay, so local rate of the change of the potential with respect to displacement. The local rate of change of the potential with respect to displacement, action of moving something from its place. Already we said no, slowly it will go. Okay, then this one is a plasma membrane. We saw in the previous paragraph one plasma membrane. So this one is a cell wall. Next to the cell wall, this green color material, this one is a plasma membrane. Then already I said oh, plasmodesmata. Said no, this is the plasmodesmata. This is a cell wall, cytoplasm, vacuole. This space is plasmodesmata. This one is allows the material, chemicals inside or outside. Then already I said no, protein and lipid. This one is a protein and this is considered as a lipid. I hope you all understand this topic. If you are having doubt means please call and ask to me. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.